And I'm saying, woo, right here.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Defend the Hustle. Our special guest tonight is Johnny, Cajun Root Reseller. Pamela, go ahead and give the shout outs, and then we'll get the show on the road.
Glass City Pickers. I'm Chris.
Tanya.
Part-time resellers.
Full-time nurse.
Full-time life livers. How about that?
What?
Full-time life livers. How about that?
Life livers?
Yes.
Sounds like somebody needs a liver.
It might be sooner or later. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a beautiful Friday. What's going on?
Hello, I'm David, the middleman picker. I'm part-time reseller, ex-vet. Me and my wife sell together. Well, she got her own store, but me and my wife sell.
All right.
Yes, Glenn, it's past my bedtime, but I'm here. Usually I'm in bed by 7:30. It's like, wait, Johnny, aren't you bedtime? It's like, no, I'll stay up for certain channels, and this is one channel I don't miss. I'm Return of Cajun Roots Reseller, also known as Here's Johnny. I do this with everyone every day, Monday through Friday. I'm a reseller where I buy low, sell high, and I love the flipping aspects of reselling.
God bless.
And everybody that don't know me, I am Buffalo Picker, part-time reseller, full-time federal employee, retired military. I am glad to be here tonight. I got me a little rest before the show, so I'm fresh. Hopefully I don't make a whole lot of bloopers. But we are glad tonight to have Johnny. I was just talking to Johnny before the show started that, you know, he the hardest working man in YouTube. The guy lost over 1,000 subs, and he worked his way back within 6 months, and plus he's monetized. So kudos to Johnny and what he do for us in the community, and hard work that he put in to get his channel back up to standard. So shout out to Johnny and shout out to the community, because I know that a lot of people played a role in that. Supporting Johnny, because you know, you give love, you give it back, and that's what community did with Johnny. So tonight we're gonna we kind of wanted to get back into the regular format of the show. Last week was our first show back from the summer break, and we had New England Betty Boot in, and she brought it with the Posh. A lot of people had a bunch of questions for Posh, and we wasn't going to shut that down. We wanted her to answer, you know, all the questions, which she did, and she was very transparent with that. So we want to also give her a shout out for what she did for the show last week. So this week here, we're going to try to get more into the Q4 aspect of the show, and we're going to do a few things for as talking about some of the things that we do to prep for Q4. We're going to talk about one of the bills that are right now in Congress. And, you know, we don't do politics or religion on this show, but I am going to talk about this bill because it'll affect the Amazon resellers. And I was asked about this bill a couple of weeks ago about from a couple of resellers, which I really didn't look into the bill because I was just busy doing other things. So I had enough time to sit down and go over the bill, and I'm going to try to talk briefly about it tonight, give a small little summary of this bill and what to expect if this bill get passed by Congress. And other than that, we're just going to talk reselling. We're just going to basically get back to our bread and butter of talking and trying to help people prepare for Q4, because it's right around the corner. So retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, whatever way we can make it to to get goods. That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to definitely try to slide in Devil Dog Treasure Hunters on one of the shows so he can talk about liquidation. Is that the route you want to go? If you know you have the resources, the capital to get into that right at Q4, I mean that would be great to get fresh goods. But if not, then we're gonna talk about other places you can get items as well. There was one particular store I want to talk about tonight, but I didn't have time to prep for it. But I'll definitely have it for us on next week, where I can go over this particular store and talk about different things that you can pick up on this place and the top toys for 2022. That's definitely an edge when you're out here getting prepared for Q4, trying to figure out what's going to be the hot toys. Well, we're going to try to go over that a little bit next week. So with that being said, let's get into what we accomplished this week, and then let me back up. Let me give a shout out to the chat, and then we're gonna get Johnny to briefly talk about his reselling, how he got into reselling. For the people that don't know Johnny and never been to his channel, he's gonna talk a little bit about himself, and then we're gonna get into what we accomplished this week. So I want to give a first shout out to Lucky Sean Wendy for being the first in the chat. Thank you for coming out to the channel. Card Shop Realty, thank you for coming out. New England Betty Boot, appreciate you for what you do for the channel. See who else we got in here. All in One Package, everybody know that's Miss Buffalo. Jennifer Hayes, thank you for what you do. Glamorous Closet, what's going on, Glamorous? I think I got you scheduled for being on the show as well. Long overdue. Let's see. Never Too Old, how you doing? Appreciate you coming out. Mile High Hustlers, what's going on? We're gonna get into that S.2292 tonight. We're gonna talk a little bit about that so we can, all the Amazon sellers, you can kind of get familiar with it if you ain't looked that over. And Mile High Hustlers was the one that pretty much told me about the bill, and I told him I was gonna research it. So definitely put that out tonight. We'll give a shout out to Pamela. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for the support. Say here first, Ella. What's going on, Ella? Thank you for coming out. Char F. What's going on, Char? Thank you for coming out. What's going on, Harry Hamstone? What's going on? Appreciate you supporting the channel.
He liked the
hat. What's that?
He liked the hat.
Oh, okay. Appreciate it.
You did?
Okay. Melinda, what's going on? Melinda Gleason is out of she's one person I network here in Georgia. The Rural Squirrel, thank you for coming out. Appreciate you all. If I miss anybody, man, y'all catch up with it. ATL Flipper, what's going on? Appreciate you all coming out, supporting the channel. I'm gonna do a giveaway tonight too. If you follow me on Instagram, I got another big toy haul, and I'm gonna take one of those items and give it away tonight. It's gonna be a Mega Construct toy. Let's see what else we got here.
You do have 2 buffaloes to roam.
Okay. Nana Tank, what's going on, Nana Tank? Nana Tank in the house. Appreciate you coming out, Nana. All right, so Glamorous. Hey, Tommy and Bridget. Hey, Mess Hall. Hey, Chris. Hey, Tanja. And what's going on, Jenny? All right.
No, I think only one person's ever spelled it correctly.
Super chat received.
All right, I appreciate that, Glamorous. Thank you for the support. Let's see what else we got in here. ATL Flippers gave a shout out.
Cats in here.
You got New England Betty Boot, Callie, Louis.
Oh, what's going on, Callie?
Shawana. That's my cousin.
Glamorous gave another $5 super chat. She forgot
Hi, Glamorous.
Middleman. We'll go ahead and run that. All right. And Tawana, appreciate you coming out. So for the new people here or wasn't here last week, Mess Hall Diggs is still a part of the Defend the Hustle. He's right now concentrating on his restaurant, the Camo Caravan. So he will be coming back, making periodic guest appearance on here. So he's still part of the show. So there's nothing going on, no drama. You just got to take care of some things right here. What's going on, Sonny? Las Vegas. Appreciate you coming out. Let's see.
Derek, fundamentals. You already said Derek.
What's going on, Derek? Appreciate you coming out, brother.
You also have Kat the Nurse Flipper in here.
What's going on? The Nurse Flipper, appreciate you coming out. Thank you for taking time out to come check out the show.
Nita's here too.
Who was that, Johnny?
Nita J. She in here too.
What's going on, Nita J? Appreciate you coming out. Okay, I just came up on it, man. I'm so far behind this chat.
It happens.
Derek, what's going on, Derek? Appreciate you coming out.
Yeah.
And just want to put out that Nurse Flipper have her show on Tuesday nights. Go out and check out her show, support it. Derek Fundamentals and Regina Michelle, they do a show on Wednesday night, Hump Day Hangout. And I know Sonny do a show, but I can't remember the exact date that he does his show. Nana Tank does a show on Thursday. And I think Nana Tank got a list of the different times in the show. So
She
y'all
did.
want to know everybody's show and time. Hit Nana Tank up. She got a schedule. All right. So let's get into it. Johnny, go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience. Tell us a little bit about how you got into reselling and whatever else you want us to know about you and your resale life.
Yeah. Let's go.
I actually started reselling 3 years ago this past July.
Whoa.
I actually was born and raised in Louisiana, moved up here to Massachusetts because my husband had the job he was working for. They closed the business down. And so for him to keep his job, we had to move to Massachusetts. So we did that in March, signed the house in June, and I started selling on exactly a month later in July, the 24th. I've been selling. I first started on eBay. I wanted to make sure I had my hands on that. I actually started everything with anything and everything I can do for free. I started all my inventory with everything I purged from the move. And then in October, I went full-time on eBay with my store. I went basically from the starter all the way up to the second to the highest level. I am currently over 1,824 listings with 30,267 as of July the 1st. My goal is to hit over, and I have my goals written down here. As of July 1st, my goal for this year is to reach 25,000 listings and over 4,000 items listed by October 1st.
Wow.
And that's what I've been doing every day. I've been listing. I have currently 16 drafts with pictures, 22 drafts to have pictures taken, ready to go. And I have 18 drafts with pictures ready for me to finalize to put up this tomorrow. My goal is to do that every day to where I can reach my goal by October 1st. Because Q4, I am going to be ready. I do a lot of retail arbitrage. I do a lot of auctions. I buy as cheap as I can, buy in bulk. That way I keep my costs down per piece. Then I started last year in November of selling. At the end of October, I started selling on Amazon. And meanwhile, I was already on with Mercari, Etsy. I do cross post and sell off of Bonanza. And I have 2 antique booths. And I enjoy doing this. This is my full-time plus YouTube. For those who may know, back 3 years ago, November 28th is when I started YouTube. So this November will be 3 years. I lost my channel as of the Cajun Roots Reseller on January the 14th. And on the 15th of January, I came right back and came back stronger. I ended that. Then when that channel got closed, I was over 1,500 subscribers. And now I'm at 1,040. And that took me 6 months and 11 days and 2 days to get monetized. And I'm in full force with it since. That's one thing. Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question?
The Nurse Flipper, you owe her some buffaloes.
Oh, yes, you do.
Who?
Nurse Flipper. Nurse
Oh,
Flipper.
Cat.
Yeah.
okay, appreciate it, Kat. Thank you so much.
Sorry.
No, that's understandable, girl. I know about this now.
Hey, want to give a shout out to Log Off. Appreciate you coming out 12/12, I think it was. Let's see, what was that? And I seen somebody else. Who was that? LKL Graphs Keys. Thank you for coming out, brother. Appreciate it, Kat. Let me run these buffaloes. I'm trying to find it in the chat. I'm all over the place.
You can't miss it. It's a big pink one.
Oh, okay.
It's like smack you in the face.
Yeah.
Her and the Dolphins.
Yeah.
All right.
Super chat received.
Appreciate that, Kat. Thank you for the support. Let's see. Go ahead, Johnny.
So basically, my thing about that is, I at the beginning when it happened, yes, I wanted to quit, but there was people who were telling me, don't let it get you, and that's where I turned it around the next morning. I slept on it that night. Come the next day, I started with a whole new channel, and it's been running since. I just got monetized a week ago today, and I even started with memberships. It's just an amazing community that I'm glad to be part of and have a platform to not only share, but also be able to support others and help others get to their next milestone. Because if it wouldn't be for them, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So that's why I do a lot of support and promotions of other channels. I even do the feature channel of the week every Friday on my channel in the community tab. Every Wednesday, I do a list of those who need watch hours or getting to their next milestone. And I do at least 6 channels every Wednesday also in the community tab. So definitely check that out. It's just an amazing community.
Johnny, to those who don't know, how did your channel get taken off?
I'm not going to go into details, but I do have my very first video. I go all into detail with that video, so please go watch it.
All right.
I go into details exactly what happened, and I did that video because I want others to know to be careful when you're doing lives. And that's why when I restarted the channel, I have it totally different now. I even have it set to 10 minutes. You have to be subscribed before you come in. And I have to say, since I've done that in this channel that I'm on now, I don't get trolls and I don't get spam or bots.
Good.
Yeah. You definitely go watch it, and it definitely is an eye-opening of what happened. And it can happen to you too, because I see a lot of channels now that are also happening to them as well. But again, they're being careful, which you need to. So yeah, you got haters out there.
All day.
Yep.
Any more questions, panel, for Johnny? I mean,
Come on, come on.
We all know Johnny.
We know Johnny, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, Johnny, the man in the community for real.
I'm sorry,
Feel me?
what?
So you be working your hand in the community. You be looking out for the community. You be blessing the community because, like you said, the community is blessing you. So that's appreciated all the way around the board. So asking you questions is like, we missing out on the show. No, we ain't missing out on the show because we know what Johnny all about. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad you came out and hung out with us this Friday night. But what you been up to lately? What other type of stuff you been into? You know, just to piggyback
Going
off
to
some of that.
auctions, going to estate sales. We're going over and buying all kind of stuff from different locations. Basically getting ready for Q4. That's what I have in my mind right now is mindset for Q4.
Right.
We talk a lot about that in my morning show, letting people know, don't let it catch you. Because when I first started 3 years ago,
Yeah.
I was not ready for Q4 in my first year, in my first 6 months. And it hit
None
me.
of us.
Now I was out. Don't get me wrong. I had a lot of listings, but I wasn't ready to keep it going every day to keep that coming. So
Right,
yeah, you be
right.
ready.
Right.
So are you getting your Amazon store kind of caught up
I
as
sure
well?
am. Yeah, I sure am.
Okay.
If I'm outsourcing, I scan Amazon and eBay. Amazon and eBay.
Yeah. That's how you got to do it. That's how you got to do it.
Either or gonna jump for you regardless. You know, when you can't put it on Amazon, you can put it on eBay. When both of them go on each other, which one you gonna take the higher profit from? You dig? That's how it balance out, you know. But anywhere it go, if you could put some on eBay and Amazon and still come out with a decent profit, it's cool too. So it's always good to spend.
Nana Stinks saying in the chat, when it comes to giving back, I still do the bingos. I've been going on bingo now for over 2 years, doing bingo every Monday night at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do auctions where I bring on guests. I don't sell because I'm promoting other channels on the Wednesdays and the Friday. And now I just picked up another Sunday, the Joy of Auction Sundays every Sunday with guests. And anything else I can do? Yeah.
Hey man, you work rings
He's
around.
over here hating on you.
Yeah, you work rings around.
It's like he does everything great.
Yeah, you work rings around. You know what I'm saying?
My day starts between 2:30, 3 o'clock at the latest. And I don't go to bed till about 7:30, 8 o'clock at night.
I think I got a
military.
I'm on your schedule.
You're military, right, John?
Yep.
I'm not, but I'm on your schedule because I'm like, oh, it's 8 o'clock.
Well,
Yep,
you say
I should
you
be
not.
tucked in.
You say you're not. You should.
Put it in the comments. Johnny, isn't it late for you? Well, not tonight.
Well, you know, it's all about the effort that you put in and the drive that you have for what you love. So when you have that love for that type of stuff, you're gonna make stuff happen.
Grams has a question.
Yep, I see it already.
Can you talk a little bit about how you handle time management? I need that today.
Okay. I talk a lot about this in my morning show because that's where I help a lot of people with questions, and I do one-on-ones, and I'll do the share screen, and I'll walk people through spaces. But for me, when I first started, I'm a type of person, I'm very organized. So that's one of the things you want to do is start off being organized. But if you have, like, you want to get this done, and you're like, I don't know how to put it in order. Time block is how I started. The time block, if you have to say, for example, when I first started, I wanted to list, I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that. I said, how can I get that in efficient amount of time and get it to all what I want done for the day? Well, I'll start, say, for the first 30 minutes, I'm awake. When I come in this office, I got my cup of coffee. I'm checking my emails, checking my sales, checking Amazon, eBay, Mercari, Etsy. I do all of that first while I'm waking up. And if I have sales, I'll pull those out first. But I also time manage at least 30 minutes for what I want to get done first. And then for every 30 minutes, I have something else blocked out. So for example, in the morning before the morning show starts, like say Larry starts at 6:30, I already have my orders pulled. I have all emails answered. I checked everything I have to do, including social media. Then when I got that done, my next time block is listing what I have already prepped the day before on my drafts. I already have the pictures taken. Everything's ready. I just got to go through, cross the T's, dot the I's. That gives me about 30 minutes for that. Then I go and jump on the other drafts I have that need to take pictures. I do everything in blocks. That way I know I can get everything done. But most importantly, give yourself 30 minutes to 1 hour. If you're doing this full time, this is what I do. I take that hour and I take and get out of the office. It could be only 2 minutes away from the post office. I go to the post office and drop my packages off. Take and eat, get something to eat. Go walk the dog outside and give some time away from the office. You have to give yourself that time to rejuvenate. Like when you want to have a protein drink, you have to feed your body to be able to do the other things you need to do. The time block, 30. If you want to do just 15, do 15. But the more you get into the hang of doing what's called time blocking, then you can expand it more if you want to get more done within that project you want to get done. And that's how I do it.
Picking in the hood, 3. What's up, bro? What's happening? Hey, Johnny, man, the only thing I say is, like, to me personally, my time management is when God wake me up in the morning. So I do what I want to do. That's my clock punching. Hold on.
I don't think you can teach time management. You either have it or you don't.
See?
Now, don't get me wrong. The first thing I do when I get up and out of the bed, when my feet hit the floor, my morning prayer, thanking God I got another day to do what I can for that day.
Wow.
I can make one person happy or smile or change their mind that day. I've accomplished what I'm willing to do for the day.
I'm still making the bed while he's in it at 5 a.m.
So you know when you're doing that, you know I got to get up. That means get up. So if she's 5 a.m., I'm 5:30. And I should be
Literally, I'm like, come on, the bed needs made. Let's go.
Look at that. Come on, man. So like I said, when he wake me up, sometimes her, Hey, it's time to focus on what you want to do and how you want to do it, you know.
Well,
And then
don't get me wrong, though.
I got to put the BS in it.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, though. What I'm doing for myself works for me. But whatever you find works best for you, work it
Right.
in what you want to get done. It
Yeah.
may be some small steps, but if you can start doing it and you get the hang of it, then you know you're going to be able to do more as you
Right.
go along.
Yeah.
It won't be all at
So
once.
what do your system look like, Johnny? When you listed on your eBay, do you do FBM also?
I only do FBM.
Only FBM, no FBA at all?
No. I handle it from day one to the time it hits the post office.
Oh, okay.
I went full time.
So how many listings you and not what do you have, but just a number of how many listings you have for FBM?
I have 187.
So if you get 50 orders, you're gonna be able to process those by yourself?
When I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, that's the first thing I'm doing is pulling on.
Yeah, the reason I say that is because it's possible. You
I've
know,
had an order come in already.
I had a Q4 where I had 115 items I had to get out in 2 days, and I was like, I can't do that. I can do that one time because I knew I had to do it, but after that, I was like, the next year I need to push this stuff to Amazon for Q4 because it's just, not disputing you. I'm just saying for me, it was just overwhelming to have that many items in one day that I had to get out in 2 days.
I have a timer that I've been trying to beat, and every time I beat that timer,
right,
I give myself another goal. So far, I've done 30 orders from start to pull to pack to mail the label in 20 minutes.
Wow.
Well, Kat, you Superwoman.
I have
That's
a
why you
system.
be able to do it in 2 hours, Kat. You
Huh?
Superwoman. Kat said she did 50 to 75 on Monday in under 2 hours.
Yeah, you see, it can be done.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, that's what we were doing. It was ridiculous. I think I told you guys before, my kids wanted to kill me. I'd be like, load that car up. I got to go to work. Get it to the post office.
When I go out and shop now, and I try to get things that I don't have to put a whole lot of prep time in.
Oh, yes,
So-
y'all are, Veronica. Y'all are.
So that helps a lot. We'll give a shout out to Rosie's Closet and Veronica, and who else popped in here? Picking in the Hood, Baltimore, SK. Appreciate you coming out. Baltimore, where you been at, man?
Cruz.
You got Veronica.
Tom Cruise in here. What's going on, Tom Cruise? Appreciate you coming out. So let's get into the format of the show, man. Johnny, you can kick it off. Basically, talk about what you accomplished this week and what you got going on in the weekend, and then we're gonna get into little Amazon stuff.
Well, my goal this week was I got the memberships all set up for my channel. Finally, I got all that done. I am now working on getting the Shopify set up to my channel. I'm almost done with that. I just now have to add the merch. There's a lot of work that goes in behind the scenes.
Right.
I also did the all my new merch with my new logo. I have already ordered and it's on its way. 400 new stickers of 2 different styles with my new logo. I've also placed an order and it's in process right now of some new merch, keychains, some new thank you stickers, and then I'm working on new merch with my new logo.
Right.
Then I also have all my listing goals done for the week. And this weekend, I'm working on the new list of things I have already drafted with pictures and drafted without pictures ready to go for this weekend. So I'll have all that done by this Sunday. Tomorrow, I really don't have anything planned on leaving because I already told my husband, Robert, I'm staying home. I got things I want to list. I got pictures to take on these drafts because my goal is to be done by Sunday before my 3 o'clock show. And so that is my accomplishment for the week and for the weekend that I got coming up.
All right.
I get listed by Sunday. That's my goal.
Hey, shout out to Frank Bullock. Thank you for coming out. Appreciate you.
Swamp Picker.
Man, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Who's Tom
Swamp
Cruise?
Picker. No, man.
Swamp P, what's going on? Go ahead, Glass City, and we'll work our way around. I know y'all in the middle of the house move and everything, but
Let's see, what did we get done? We got the inspection done on the home.
right.
We got the appraisal done today. Everything's moving forward.
Yes.
And one day we'll get to say we shipped out boxes.
We got plenty of inventory, that's for sure. So, you know, it's like, you know, hey man, staying focused, T.
Boxes down here out of that shed, man.
Yeah, hey man, you don't need nothing
I
right
can't
now.
wait to show you guys though. It's
Glams, I'm
we're gonna
always
rotate
breathing,
it.
baby.
We're gonna
I'm always
rotate it.
breathing, Glams.
That's gonna be the dust off the YouTube page, off the YouTube channel. That's gonna be the dust.
Oh,
off.
stop it.
I'm gonna dust it off. Hey, here we go, y'all. I'm gonna dust it off, man. You feel me? But yeah, man, just being patient, man. That's all we can do, man. Really, you know.
Yeah.
And
hi everybody. I'm trying to look and say hi to everybody. We love y'all.
yeah, peace, love, and hair grease, baby.
And I have to say something. Veronica made a comment that we are not worthy. Everyone is worthy. That's one thing I have to say. I will always make sure that when I do my work in the morning, when I say it's time for 8:30 show to start, all my work is done. By 1 o'clock, I'm done for the day. So that's why I save that time and get everything done before till now. Explain how you lost your channel. Nana, we did talk about that a little earlier. I do have a video. I don't want to go into details on this show, but if you go back and watch my very first video on this channel that I have right now, The Return of Cajun Roots Reseller, you will see everything in detail in that video of exactly what happened. So you'll get a better understanding. I can sit there and tell you till I'm blue in the face, but in that video, I do go into detail for it. So I'd rather do that while y'all gonna watch the video. So I can get some watch hours.
Perseverance, Eric. That's my watchword, brother. Perseverance. That's right. Don't let no roadblock stop you. Keep going.
Right. That's right.
What I accomplished this week was getting back from the 127 Highway 127 yard sale.
Right.
I had to get another storage unit in order to put stuff I've been buying, you know, and I'm getting ready for the fourth quarter. I'm start shipping back in Amazon because as everyone know, last year I was full-time FBM,
right?
And working and doing that, man, I'm not doing it this year. It's too much, man. You get like 20, 30 orders a day, and then you go ahead. I got to get this out every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And go to work.
Yeah.
No,
yep.
So I'm doing it this year. I was happy when I first started. I just all FBA, and that's the only thing I had to do was just ship it in. But I'm gonna keep some things FBM because Amazon tend to give my money away a little too easy. So I'm gonna keep some things FBM. But majority of the stuff I'm gonna try to ship out to FBA.
Right.
I'll start that shipment. I'm gonna start it actually tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just got my IPI score up and received a letter. Amazon sent letters out this week to let you know if you got unlimited storage at the warehouse for Q4. And I made the cut, baby. So I'm definitely looking to go re-inventory the items that I have in the containers after I make this shipment next week. And I'm going to try to get at least 3-4 for the warehouse at the fulfillment center. That's my goal, is to get that push to the fulfillment center this year, because last year, you know, working in the warehouse by myself, you know, I was like, well, you know, this Q4 I'm going to get some help, but what I'm finding out is people don't really want to work. No. You know, I'm trying to, you know, match Amazon with the $15 start rate, and people still don't want to take those type jobs for some particular reason. So I'm gonna definitely rely heavy and let Amazon do a lot of the heavy lifting for this Q4. I'm still gonna do some FBM on my bigger items, but the small, the mediums, I'm pushing all that stuff up to the fulfillment center. I'm gonna do I don't know if I'm gonna do an Instagram quick video, or I may do a full scale video to show you all the shipment that I'm going to push out next week. But basically this week I had another big buy at Walmart. I put a Instagram video out there yesterday. The show basically, I think it was it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember. But yeah, the day before. I put out there showing the Legos, the second wave of the Legos, and I had put it out there on the first wave of the Legos that the Legos were being marked down. But I also put out there that they are, marking them down, but they are marking them back up. So if you don't get out there and catch them while they're taking them off the mod, that's basically the language that they use in Walmart is they taking it off the mod. And when they take it off the mod, that means they are marking it down, and you can go in there and negotiate your price. But if you don't catch it while they taking it off the mod, then they're gonna mark it back up. They may let it sit out there a day or two, and then the manager gonna push it back up, and then you're gonna miss out. So I was able to get out there and pretty much catch them at the 90% off price, and I bought as many as I could afford. So I gotta if Melinda in here, I need you to look at these new Legos I got to figure out which one I'm gonna hold for retirement. And I'll get with you on that tomorrow if I have time. If not, I'll definitely reach out to you on Sunday. I think you're still in the chat. So let's get into the Amazon portion of the show. We're gonna talk about 3 things that we do to prep for Q4 for the new people that are thinking about or just starting with Amazon. And maybe some of these tips can help you all. And then we'll get into the S2992. And if you are a reseller on Amazon, you need to get familiar with that, especially if it gets passed by Congress. So we're gonna let Johnny start it off. If you could give us. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. No,
you got a question, Wendy, Lucky Charm Wendy. When is the best time to start shipping items to Amazon for Q4? I would say now.
Yeah. I would say if you can start in June would be great. But now is definitely not too late. You want to get started as early as possible. A lot of people, I know when I first started reselling, I used to hear people say, yeah, start shipping like the end of September. No, what you want to do is start shipping early. So if you are shipping a lot of items, you don't get caught up in the backlog. Because you got to understand that everybody is shipping. All the resellers, majority of the resellers are shipping to Amazon fulfillment center. So they only got only a limited amount of people working. So what's going to happen is your stuff get there and it's just going to sit on the dock for a week. And you trying to figure out, well, my stuff was delivered. Why is it not listed? It's not listed because it's in the backlog. It's taking them, a certain amount of time to get your stuff, checked in and listed. So I would say ship as soon as possible. I got a load, hopefully gonna go Monday.
Amazon have a cutoff date too
for
shipping in FBA.
Oh yeah, I ain't cutting you off, but I just want to say it before I forget.
Oh, sorry.
I have never respected that cutoff date, man. I have shipped all the way up to, I think,
we've done all the way to like the 15th.
December the 20th or 18th or something like that. And my stuff, it didn't
more
say
to the 18th,
Christmas, but it sold after Christmas.
Yeah, more to the 18th.
Yeah, so I don't never, and I know exactly what you talk about, middleman. They do put that out there so that people will slow down shipping, but I have never respected that date.
But I can say, keep shipping because some of your best sales will be in the first quarter too.
Yeah.
Right.
So
right after
the fourth quarter is your only hot time. The first quarter and in the beginning of the second quarter, because everybody's getting their tax refunds and they're getting those cards, and gift cards and everything like that is coming in during that time. So don't feel like you have to stop shipping. Just ship it in there, or put it or list it online. Just get it on there so you can start selling it. That'd be my best advice for that.
Yeah, that's some good info right there. Definitely.
You have a question from Mathis.
Go ahead. From who?
Is it Mathis?
Yeah. Are
Matthias?
you reference? Yeah.
Matthias? Is that?
Matthias.
Okay, yeah. All right. I don't see the question. I'm trying to get to it.
It's right towards the bottom of the chat where it ended.
Are you
Okay.
referencing?
Are you
pallets?
referencing pallets?
As far as what?
Probably for sending it to Amazon.
Oh
No.
no, all my shipments. I haven't crossed over to palletizing my shipments yet, which I do need to start because I mean I have a lot. I think Monday I probably have 50 boxes going to Amazon, extra large and large boxes. So I need to get that palletizing. Myself and Melinda Gleaton, she's in the chat. We have discussed the standards for doing palletizing your items to send to Amazon, but I haven't touched that yet. I mean, I did the research, but I haven't crossed over. I normally just get my things together for UPS pickup, and when I have a big load like this, they'll normally send out 2 or 3 trucks to pick it up.
It's taking a long time.
Shout out to UFC fan. Thank you for coming out. Yeah, Johnny, go ahead and talk about 3 tips that you will use for getting ready for Q4. You probably already threw out 2 of them.
Yeah, one of the things is don't wait to the end of this quarter to start getting ready for Q4 because then you're gonna be too late. Always think ahead of time of what you want to get ready for, whether it's say movies coming out and there's gonna be things coming out that's gonna be great sellers. One of the things right now I'm noticing that I'm selling a lot of, which I'm glad I have a lot in stock, is Minions. And it's crazy. Every time I turn around, I'm selling something that I didn't even think I was to sell that fast. But always, for me, I got started July the 1st, setting my goals of what I want to get done for Q4. When it comes October 1st, I want to be ready. So this is my 3 months of let March, get set, go. Because when it comes to October 1st, I'm ready to go to where I won't have to work so hard come October 1st. So that's my main tip right there. Get ready early. Don't wait to the last minute. Keep an idea of what you want. Think of maybe some things that are going to be, look up some lists of things that are going to be the hottest toys for the year. What's going on this year? Think outside the box. Be ready. Don't wait to the last minute. Get your stuff as soon as you can. And if you're doing our retail arbitrage, which we know is RA, be out there looking to see what they got. Because right now, I know some of our stores in our area, every place is different. When I'm watching some of these videos, don't rely on, and this is just my opinion, don't rely on all the videos coming out of this is what they're finding at these stores. You got to remember, these videos may be a couple of weeks old. So when you get there, you got to think about it. Already, one, if you're doing retail arbitrage, they're going to be already listed. So you already missed the bandwagon. And then it's going to be saturated to where you're going to have to wait and sit on those items. So you have to think, am I able to sit on those items? Or do I need to get a fast return? So think about that as well. So what I do is when I'm sourcing, make sure you look at what sold for comps, but at the same time, see how many are listed of that same item. You know, if you got way too many listed and only a few sold, you better back away from it, no matter how good the sale is, because then if not, you're going to sit on it. So you got to think of that too. You want to make sure you have enough room to put your inventory. So make sure you think outside the box for that kind of stuff.
Glass City, y'all got any tips for Q4?
Oh, yeah, shit, y'all covered it. Shit, I'll take it back off that. Y'all covered it. You know, the only thing, just
keep sending,
and be patient. You know, with the everything that you're going out sourcing. Everything is not a good buy, so make sure you do your homework when you're sourcing. And when you got to ship it in, just get ready to do the work. That's all you got to do. It ain't that hard. It ain't rocket science. You know what I mean? So if we all going to say we're going to do this, you just got to go ahead and do it and don't talk about it. Just go do it. So when you come into people that know what they're doing, if they're giving you this advice, you better believe it's real because they done been through the trenches. So it'd be up to you to think, hey, man, I can wait till October. And then you wondering why you ain't getting no sales because your stuff ain't even been put on yet. You dig? So they saying get it out early, get it out early. If you can afford to hold some things, afford to hold them and keep them in your cut. If you can't afford it, get it out there and get your money back so you can go get you something else. But in the same breath, it's some work to it. And it is not easy as we making it, but it's some work to it. And you just got to put your plan down and work your plan.
Lucky Charm has a question. Do you raise your prices during Q4 on Amazon or eBay?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
All the way live.
Yes,
the whole channel. Yeah.
Johnny wants that little toy, and Mommy's going to buy it for Johnny at any cost.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that a little bit, but Middleman, go ahead, and then I jump in.
What, like Johnny and Glass City say, run your numbers. Just because it looks good, don't mean it is good. Run your numbers because you can get stuck with those items. And also, like Johnny also said, that these guys and people that's on YouTube and Facebook and whatever they're screaming off of, telling you this is so great, this, that, don't believe it. You got to do your own homework on it. Don't get caught up in that, because if you don't have the funds to sit on something, cash flow is going to be your death. Because cash flow is the most important thing when it comes to reselling, because you have to get that money in order to keep purchasing or pay your expenses. So remember your cash flow. You have to remember that. Also, during this time, this is the best time to start restocking on your, like Johnny, myself, and Glass City and Buffalo do. If you're doing FBM or eBay, restock on your supplies, your boxes, your tape, everything that you need to ship, packing supplies, everything you need to ship. Get all that stuff now, because once it starts getting busy, it's going to be hard to get. A lot of these on-site websites and things start selling out of the things that you're going to need, your boxes and things of that nature. So make sure you fully supplied when you get ready to enter into this Q4. And then dealing with Amazon, be ready for the increase. Send your items in as fast as you can. If you're gonna hold it. But just know, like I said earlier, it don't stop just for Q4. Just remember that. It don't stop. This is a business. If you make it a business, if it's just a side hustle, it's a side hustle. But if you're trying to get through this Q4, be prepared for it, because people who just started on Q4, starting out in this Q4, because my first year I started in Q4, and I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared for it. But once I seen how the beast act, of how the beast goes, I was like, man, I'm gonna be ready to the next Q4, and I was stocked up. I was had inventory. I was ready. Just know when it do start, and it's not always great for everybody, but it's what you put into it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we might talk about it, and it might be good for some of us, but not everybody. So it also depends on what you buy. You know, you also got to look at what you're buying. During Q4, people buy more toys and clothing and things of that nature. So and gifts and gift items. Just remember that a lot of this stuff is for gifts. So be wise on what you purchase. Just be mindful.
Well, just like Wendy was saying, that's one of the things you want to look out for too. Like Kohl's and CVS and those places that give you cash back for when you're buying. Like I did last year for my birthday, I had a birthday gift card. I took that and bought everything that was on clearance. And then I took that money that they give you extra, and I went back and bought more of clearance stuff on that same money that I got from them. And I already made my money back and then some, and still was able to get more back on the money cash back.
Right.
So think about that too as well. That's a good point, Wendy.
Right. So what was Wendy question called? I got caught up listening to Middleman because
the 3 points of what you want to give somebody about getting ready for Q4.
No, not the 3 points. She was saying something about increasing the price or something like that.
Oh, yes. Well,
yeah.
Do you increase your price?
I was listening to David, and Dave was out here stealing all my thunder. But yeah, I mean everything the middleman said, pretty much the panel as mentioned. I concur with all of that. all of those was great tips. One thing I wanted to add to kind of piggyback off of the middleman is supplies. You definitely want to get your supplies. You want to try to, and I didn't learn this my first year of reselling. I learned this my second year. Is I sell a lot of Barbies. So what I did was I figured out the size of boxes that I need to ship those Barbies because it made it much easier for me to go out and purchase the right size for the different boxes. So for the Barbies, I pretty much break them down into 2 different sizes, and I have the two boxes that will perfectly match with the larger size Barbie and the smaller Barbies. Also, too, if you ship a lot of action figures, most of the action figures are going to fit in a 11 by 8 by 3 box. So if you can get those boxes, the NECA, the McFarlane toys, all of those, pretty much most of those action figures you see back there, except for the large ones, will fit in those types of 11 by 3 by 8 boxes. And then you got to think about if you're a person with a lot of Funko Pops, you want to get the 6 by 6 by 6 box. The Funko Pop will be snug inside that box, and it'll prevent it from getting damaged. Even if you put a plastic protector on it, it'll still fit in that box. So those are the types of things that you want to do. Like Middleman mentioned about the tape. You want to get the tape because believe it or not, Amazon does run out of tape. Amazon has to use tape too. So you got the what it is, American Bubble Boy. Is that what it is? Yeah, that's a company. If you need bubble wrap, don't go to Home Depot or Lowe's. Hit up American Bubble Boy because you can't beat the amount of bubble wrap they give you for that price. So look them up. And what else I was going to mention? When you're outsourcing, it's just like people that's in the health athletic world say, if you put junk in your body, junk gonna come out, junk in, junk out. And you got to remember that when you out here buying Q4, there's gonna be some good prices out here on things. But if you buy junk, you send that junk in, you're gonna get junk back. So when you start getting all these returns back, people complaining about the product, saying it's not a good product. Remember, you went out and bought junk. So then they start sending those returns back. And like Amazon, if you're an Amazon seller, once you start getting a bunch of returns back, they pretty much going to dismiss you off the platform. So remember that when you out there buying, get quality goods, get the brands that that has a good reputation for as the quality of the item that is being sold. So just don't run after the cheapest price. Look to make sure do your due diligence that it's a good item. And there's plenty of tools out there. Keeper is one of the tools that I use when I'm out in the store if I want to do quick research. I use that tool to see, how many times that item sell in 30 days. I see, if Amazon been on the listing, or if they currently on the listing. I go all the way a year back. I try to go back to Q4 of the prior year. So basically this year, I'm looking at Q4 of 2021 to see what some of those items were doing in 2021. Because if they sold good in 2021, they're going to sell good in 2022. Mm-hmm. So keep that in mind as well. So, like I said, Middleman stole out all the tips that were given out here. You all, if you're new into reselling or this is your first Q4, you can use some of those tips. And don't wait till the last minute. As Resale Dad had mentioned in there, start shipping now. Johnny, Middleman, myself, we all mentioned start shipping now. Don't wait till the last minute to ship. No matter what size the box you got. If you just got one box and you want to ship it into Amazon, go ahead and get that box together and ship it out. Don't sit on it.
Now, one of the things I want to piggyback real quick on that. One of the things I want to mention too, whenever you're buying things, try to make sure you have the appropriate box before you start listing and shipping, because that could be something you'll run into a problem where you won't have the appropriate size that will fit without damaging that item. And then you go start spending more money having to go run at Home Depot and Walmart and get those boxes that you have to cut down and what you call Frankenbox it. That makes you ahead of the game.
That tip right there make it so easy on you. Getting the
Mhm.
right size boxes.
Yep.
You won't believe how
Yep.
easy and how easy it'll flow if you got the right size boxes. Like Buff
Yep.
was saying too. He
Thank
know
you
the
before.
size that he needed for the toys. Those
Mhm.
right size boxes, man, it'll make your life a lot easier.
Even with the USPS free boxes,
Yeah.
when I have a lot that go into priority, the 1095 is my perfect size for all wrestling figures and action figure that I use, plus Barbies, because it fits perfectly and it's nice and snug, but I also have enough room to put padding on the side. You have a question from Danny May.
Danny May, yeah.
What's going on, Danny May? Appreciate you coming out. And Lisa Lopez, thank you for coming out. Let's see.
She said, did
Richard
y'all have
Murphy.
She said, did y'all have to change the shipping prices on items that are longer than what they allow? I guess USPS allowed before.
Yeah, they've changed the length of boxes for certain
Yeah.
things before you get an extra surcharge.
Oh yeah, I don't. My stuff is regular size. I don't do
I don't
nothing
fool with
long like golf clubs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I got rid of all of mine in my yard sale. I got rid of anything that's under. I got
If
rid
it
of
don't
it.
fit in the boxes I already have, I ain't buying it.
But they got what's that calculated shipping. So calculated shipping.
I think it was like 20 inches or longer or something like that. They changed the extra charges if it's longer than a certain size.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Also,
Nana,
UPS.
go ahead, son.
UPS is the best option on that. Just go to UPS or FedEx. So that don't put USPS in your listing. Just put FedEx or UPS.
we only do
That'll
USPS.
solve that. Yeah, that'll solve that.
Nana made a statement earlier, and I want to know because I have no idea because we haven't been on it in a while. CVS is starting to hit hard on eBay on CVS listings, getting sellers shut down. What does that mean?
I don't
If
know.
you're buying retail arbitrage clearance at CVS and you're buying the CVS brands,
Oh,
some things
Okay.
do not have an expiration date on it. And a prime example, if y'all watched Angie Resell, she got her eBay store closed again for 3 days, suspended because of a CVS product. Did not have an expiration date, but CVS is watching people who are listing on eBay and getting their pulled because they're claiming it's expired or it's got an expiration date.
oh, gotcha.
That's been
Right.
happening a lot lately. So I personally, I don't buy CVS products. Sell on
I don't
eBay.
buy their products. I just get
I
their
don't.
clearance.
No, if it's name brand stuff, I'm buying it. If it's on clearance,
Yeah,
So they're
Don't
paying
touch it.
someone to watch everyone's eBay stores?
they probably are. Everybody
If
else
they-
is.
if you put it in the title, they got somebody watching it.
Well, I wouldn't put it in CVS. I would put it in a box of crackers.
I want to give a shout out to Richard Murphy, aka the Devil Dog, is in the house. What's going on, brother? Appreciate you coming out. Let's go into this next topic, man. And this is mainly for people that sell on Amazon. And let me just try to share my screen right quick. Try to get this up here. Let's see.
Yep, exactly. Richard Murphy, Devil Dog, brand protection. That's what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, Angie Resell got blocked for that. She got her channel taken down for 3 days. Her eBay store.
Can y'all see that?
Yep.
All right. So this right here is if you watch TV and you see this commercial pop across your screen telling you to call your congressman and tell them to vote no on this bill, which is how the American Innovation and Choice Online Act, the S.2992. The first time I heard of this was a month ago from Mile High Hustlers. And they asked me, had I heard of it? And I was like, no, I ain't never heard of it. But then when I went into my messages, the news letter from Amazon had this in their newsletter saying, pretty much tell your congressman to vote no. So And right now they have a campaign going on. Pretty much every day I've seen it on commercials about, telling you to call your congressman and vote no on this bill, have them to vote no on this bill. So basically, in a nutshell, this bill right here is, if this bill get passed, Amazon is going to have to make a lot of changes. Right now, what Amazon is saying, if this bill passed, they're going to have to adjust their business model. They're going to have to maybe stop doing Prime. They're going to have to let some of the workers go. And they probably going to have to change the way they accept third-party resellers on the platform. So when I read that, I just see all of that is like scare tactics, because when you get into the bill basically say is that now with the changes, we are going to, as third-party resellers, we are going to be able to compete on the platform. Amazon is not going to be able to direct all the traffic to their products. They're not going to be able to, just say hypothetically, if you have a customer come in and they watching your product, Amazon will not have the ability to direct them to one of their products. Also, too, if you have a customer, just say, for instance, if you got a website, but you sell it on Amazon, Amazon will no longer have the authority to tell you you can't direct that customer to your website. So if you want to put in a card into the box and say, hey, thank you for buying the product, I'll give you 10% off if you come check out my website, you're gonna be allowed to do that. Also, Amazon will not have the ability to come in and steal your product and add another item to that product to say, okay, yeah, it looked like yours, but it don't have this. So they're not going to be able to do that. There's a bunch of rules in there that is going to help us as a third-party reseller be able to compete with Amazon. And also, too, it's a rule in there that where Amazon, if you see Amazon doing some malice as the platform owner, you can report them to the state or the federal government, and they will not be allowed to take no retaliation against you as far as saying, oh, you told on us, we're going to kick you off the platform. So that's why they are very adamant in putting a lot of money into putting these commercials out there to have you or us, call our congressman and have them to vote no against this bill. So if you don't know, go read it. I'm not going to go line by line with it, but in a nutshell, that's basically what this bill is. Amazon is crying chicken little, and they don't want this bill to pass.
Wow.
Right. I'm glad if it passed, man, they'll give us some power back. Well, give us some power. We never had it anyway. But hopefully it do pass.
Yeah.
Because Amazon steal your ideas, people. Amazon steals your ideas. They are information company.
Yeah.
You know how much money you be saving too, and be winning back.
He's over here running his mouth, and he looks at me, and I go, "Oh, it was muted. They couldn't hear you."
And I can't read lips.
Yeah,
so
yeah, good, Johnny.
So take time out to go and read that. It pretty much breaks it down. You may have to look through a couple articles to find the exact breakdown for what I just told you about. For is, the advantages that it's going to be in our corner as a third-party reseller to sell on that platform, and that the power that Amazon pretty much have right now to say, you suspend it off the platform without having any type of chance of coming back and having an appeal and really being, heard by, people that going to sit down and talk to you. That going to change as well. So, check it out, read it, and get an understanding of the bill for yourself, because I think it's going to change a lot of how Amazon do business with the third party.
I want to piggyback over that for a minute, because that reminds me, like when I first started on Amazon, and I know you spoke about this, Buffalo Picker, in reference to when Tommy would tell us, sit on certain items, and if you're pricing your items and you see that it's tanking, just sit on it. And I did that. And that had proved to me, because one of the items that I had, they were well below what I even paid for it. But I didn't come down. I stayed my ground. I left it what I had it priced at. And guess what? Now coming
Right.
back, because everybody else who had it at that lower price is selling out. Now I'm the only one left pretty much with that item. And I started selling them for full asking price. So when I first sold the first one, I went up a little bit more on my price. And guess what? It's still selling for the newer price. So yeah, you got to hold off
Right.
sometimes. Don't rush to sell when people are going
And
low.
that's another bit of the bill that I forgot to add too, is that Amazon is no longer going to be able to just go and take the buy box. That's another part of the rule that Congress is voting on as well, is that because they the platform owner, they can't automatically just take the buy box from the third party reseller.
Yeah, because
So
I get an email every now and then. Well, this is eligible for the buy box. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to put my stuff in a buy box. I just don't.
Right.
Oh yeah,
right.
that's
Right.
just me.
Yeah, they need to stop them from keeping your inventory.
Yeah.
Like when they suspend you or permanently get you off the platform, they need to stop them for keeping your inventory and your money.
Yeah,
because that's what they do.
That's another part of the rule too. They only gonna, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I seen in there where they said if they remove you from the platform under investigation or whatever, they can only keep 10% of your inventory until they clear the investigation. The other 90% has to come back to you. So
what about the money?
I don't know. You gotta have to take a look at it. But there's a couple of articles that pretty much go in depth about that bill. I kind of went through like 3 or 4 different places because I didn't want to get my information from one source. And I just did a comparison. I said, let me just take the main things out of these different articles and I, kind of sum it up. But yeah, that bill is pretty deep, man.
Yeah, they've been robbing the reseller for some years. So
oh yeah.
But you get some products that you get your money back. You get some good products, you actually make some real great money. But
Right.
Amazon, the problem, like I told you before, the problem I have with Amazon, Richie mentioned in one of his videos, is how can you tell me how to price my items? Then you kick me off for pricing the items more than what I paid for,
Right.
and then you turn around and say that you can't sell this item.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just a lot that they got too much control of it. So like for instance, they have the money to buy the products for $3 a piece. We buy the product for $9 a piece, right? They charge us. They charge us for selling on their platform. Plus, if you can send in Amazon, you got the pick and pack fee, then the referral fee, and then the all that adds up to the amount that you pay for the price for the item.
Yeah.
So if I charge the customer $24 for the item, you're already taking half of the item with the fees. But then you tell me I got to lower my price. That never set right with me.
So basically, what they're doing is they're dictating how much money you can make off the product.
That's what they're doing.
That's basically what they're doing. But they also on the back end they dictate how much they're gonna charge in fees.
Yep.
So definitely, I mean, if this bill passed in our favor, I mean, it's gonna be some major changes. With Amazon and believe a lot of people got this fear tactic that they're gonna get rid of third-party resellers. No, they're not.
No,
they're not. We bring too much to the table. Now they may come in and say we're gonna the people that are subpar and not meet your performance, index. They may come back and say, well, yeah, we're gonna if you constantly at 250, we're gonna let you go, unless you pull it up, but. On the most part, they're not going to get real third party reseller. I mean, we bring too much value to that platform. I want to give a shout out to Bammer Picking and Grind. Appreciate you coming out. We had 1 hour and 12 minutes. I'm going to do a giveaway, and I wanted to I wanted to show how I do some online arbitrage on Amazon, but we're not gonna be able to get into it tonight. Probably gonna just push it for next week, and show you all some of the, how I go in and check out the clearance and do the comparison to Amazon and see if it's worth me buying it or making the purchase, and showing you some of the tools that I use in my Chrome extension. Some of y'all probably see my Amazon page and say my Amazon page look a lot different from y'all, and that's because I use a lot of Chrome extensions, which I don't mind sharing because majority of them are free, and you can use them to your advantage as well. So I wanted to do a little kind of presentation on that, but I definitely not enough time tonight to do it.
Hey,
so we're gonna push that into next.
I got a question. Hey,
Jennifer, kick that person.
What is that? Where's Jennifer? She's usually on the ball. Come on, Jennifer.
All right. New England.
I just turned my phone back on, and I'm like, what the hell?
It's exactly what it is.
That's what they were doing to you, Johnny?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am now in the process of reporting him.
Why did Danny Mae wait, why did she get?
Probably got hit. She probably
by accident.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, by Buffalo.
What they call that?
You did it.
Yeah.
You deleted the message.
I did.
That's all you did.
Hey man, I was just trying to get that stuff going, man.
Just go.
Hey, can I bring her back?
Yeah.
Can I bring her back?
It was just her that comment.
That.
You got to go back to that comment and unhide it.
No.
Or you got to undelete it. You don't want to do it because you're deleting it.
Oh, poor Jennifer. We're all yelling for Jennifer, and she had to go get the kid.
All right. So you said that comment and which one now?
If you go to that comment that you delete it, you should be able to unhide it. Okay, but you got to go to that same comment. It was just that comment you deleted. That's all. Yeah. She just said Nana with 2 emojis.
Don't you got to talk to
Okay, I don't.
What are you doing?
I can't unhide it.
Okay, it's just that one message. You didn't delete her.
I didn't know Amazon had it on.
Jennifer got it.
Okay, cool.
Thank God for Jennifer.
I ain't mean to get you caught up in collateral damage.
Well, it was so many at one time.
Yeah, man. I'm like, man, what the heck is that?
Just started popping up. Hey, you see what Richard?
I was trying to do it, but it kept moving too fast for me.
Amazon already have a privately owned
what happened?
company with no third party.
Wood.com.
Wood.com.
Wood?
That's Wood. WOOT.com.
Wood.
Did you know that? You didn't know that.
Let me get this giveaway. I'll be right back.
You did take Danny Mae's wrench away, by the way.
I did?
Yeah.
That thing gonna pop back up, man.
She's there. She's in there. Betty Boop's on it.
You got it.
We're glad that there are people out there that take care and know how to use this because we don't, obviously.
Because they're coming back under different names. They're adding things behind their name. Even though you delete them, they will come back with a different hyphen or different letter or a dot somewhere else. Like in this case.
Lizette said she hid them from this channel. But like you said, they're coming back, right?
Actually, they're just being deleted.
Okay, I got to set it to subscribers only. That one right there I'm looking at.
Jennifer said the same one does it everywhere.
Yeah, they're in everybody's chat. Don't highlight.
Really? Like you don't have anything better to do on a Friday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Saturday?
Tommy, do not highlight it.
What happened?
Do not highlight those comments.
No, I'm trying to block them.
But you got to do it yourself in the chat. You can only do it in your YouTube channel, YouTube chat. Are you trying to do it in StreamYard?
Okay.
Nana said you got to report it too.
I just
Sure
got
they
finished
do.
reporting them. Yeah, I just finished reporting them. Tommy, the only way you can do that, you have to be in your YouTube live chat to do those things from the chat.
Right.
To block them.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2.
And you can report them.
Why
Yes.
YouTube ain't doing that, man? YouTube should have that stuff blocked.
Yeah. And they will always come back and you got to block them. Yeah, don't highlight them on the screen. That was part of how my channel got taken off.
So they punish you because they ain't got the technology to block them.
Yeah, exactly.
Amen.
Get my mail. Get my mail.
All right.
Richard Murphy, believe it or not, somebody's job in the military was cybersecurity.
Hey, man.
And look, we're going, Jennifer!
Hey, man. Hey, dude, I panicked, bro.
Chocolate Records.
I'll be right back, man.
Tommy, that is why I put all my lives at 10 minutes at least, and they have to be subscribed before they can make comments.
Okay.
For subscribers only.
I'll make sure I get that done, man. That's some BS right there.
You gotta do it before each live or during your
Deal
live.
dog. Thanks for calling me out, Deal dog.
Dill Dog, that's what happens when you retire.
You're fired, Buffalo.
That was literally Tommy's job, and he
He just threw him under the bus.
Yep.
That was great.
Federal government.
He's full-time my ass. He's done retired after that.
To get my mail.
that ain't true, Richard.
The Army
Ain't
always
always
called Marines to
We had to save some Marines too. That ain't true.
Mac is gonna get Buffalo on his own show.
I don't know what he went to do.
We got sidetracked. He's probably trying to take care of those trolls.
Hey man,
He's probably going to delete the whole Buffalo Picker thing in about 5 minutes. Hi.
He got him kicked off. He kicked off too.
Hey, man, I said I was going to get the giveaway.
We didn't hear you.
Nobody heard you. You thought about it and then tell us.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's all you did. You just rolled away. You ain't said nothing. You was too shook up. You shook up that the cybersecurity guy got banged by
I was shook, bro.
underboard.
Shook, man.
Don't throw him off a little bit.
After taking practice in Yale.
Man.
That mail.
Talk about reselling while he's doing that. Don't get stressed out at Q4. You know, everyone. Just try to do your best. Whatever you do, you know, just do it your best. And don't get stressed out about it because it can be stressful. You feel like that you have to get everything in right now, but you don't have to get everything in right now. This is a marathon, not a short race. Just take your time, do what you can do.
See, I got a remedy with that, man. You know, I got something that really helped me stay in that level of sincerity of being unfazed by a lot of things because I stay in that mode. You did? You know, I'm not stressing about Nathan, man. I'm telling you, I'm not stressing.
Hey, man, chill out, bro.
I'm talking to my brother, man. I ain't trying to hit. I ain't stressing about nothing, man. Promise you. If you go hustle, we go hustle. I ain't stressing. There ain't no problem with that, man. Uh-oh. Wheel of Fortune.
Do we have to put a number in or anything?
It's the name. Nah.
Oh,
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
You gotta drop numbers?
Uh,
I thought it was the name.
there's 27 in the chat.
27. 27 hard heads.
He had to go.
Huh?
Devil dog. Here
hey,
we go.
mute y'all mic, man, please.
Mute it.
Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and this is the giveaway for the night, y'all. Hopefully y'all can see this.
Make yourself big, Tommy.
Pokemon.
Can y'all see that, Johnny?
Yeah, make yourself big so they can see it.
All right.
There you go.
All right. This is what I'm giving away tonight.
Pokemon.
Okay.
Pokemon Mega Block Charizard, whatever you call it.
Make us destruct.
Let's see. All right, so drop the number in the chat from 1 to 50. 1 to 50.
Hello, hip flipping mama.
How you doing, Kelly?
What's going on, Mama?
You said 1 to 50?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 to 50. Drop the number in the chat from 1 to 50. Should be no tie. It's what, 27 people?
One number.
26.
One number.
Oh, uh-oh.
What's your quarterback number this year?
Hey, man. Find a new quarterback. 7. That's his number. 7.
Man.
7.
It'd be
T-Rock. 50. Foul. Ain't nobody put the number they supposed to put down there.
All right, let's go ahead and run it. $13.
I was gonna do that. I was gonna put that.
And I was gonna win the lottery tonight.
No, I was. I had it. I
Just
was
kidding.
in a race.
10, 15, and 15.
Now, are you doing it without going over, or how you doing that?
Nobody got it.
Somebody got 15.
That ain't good enough.
And 15 the closest.
Who
But
got
10,
it?
10 is even closer.
That ain't good. That ain't good enough.
Yeah, 10 is close.
Gotta redo it. That ain't good enough.
10 is, yeah.
Oh, Nana?
10 got it.
Okay.
Nana got 10.
Well, that's where it go then.
And what was the number 13? So how are you doing it?
Yeah, so that's fine.
That's close enough.
Person closest to it.
All right.
Which
So
is Nana Tank.
all right. Okay, so 15 went over. All right. Okay. All right. So Nana, send me your info. I think I probably already got it in Instagram, but send it to me again. And I'll get this shipped out to you tomorrow or Sunday. We have 24 hours.
Congratulations, Nana.
Congratulations, Nana.
And you know, if you'd have picked the number our starting quarterback was, you would have won, D Middleman.
No, 0.
Wait,
Yeah.
did Nana pick twice? Well, I'm confused.
Well,
Jennifer
because
put,
Nana had 10 and Miss Buffalo had 15.
oh, I see what she's saying. Okay, I thought she meant like Nana picked 10 and 15.
Oh, no. She only picked one number.
Little man. Dill dog cracking on me, man. Told me I had to go get my
Barbie.
Yeah.
What I was laughing about earlier.
Told us to be quiet.
Yeah, you wanted me to mute.
All right. I'll just read this stuff, man. All right. So Anybody? We're gonna let Johnny go ahead since Johnny our guest. Go ahead and plug whatever you need to plug, Johnny, and we're gonna work our way around the room counterclockwise, and then we're gonna close out the show.
All right. My morning shows every morning, Monday through Friday only, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Coffee with Cajun, open mic, where you can come on and promote your channel or anything you have special going on your channel for the week. I do Monday night fun night bingo nights at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we have our hump day auctions every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We just had our TGIF auction today. So it'll be in 2 weeks. I do it every other week as the TGIF buy now sell auction. And then every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the Joy of Auction Sunday. So that's what I have going on for the week.
All right.
Well, I want to say I don't have any auctions. I don't have any videos. I don't have none of that. But I got some advice. Everybody stay safe. Like last week I said, stay kind. Be kind to one another. Go out here and do the best you can at this job, at reselling. And what's going on?
I was just looking at Chris, man. This dude want to be a clown tonight. Go ahead, little man.
And all I want to say, good night. Y'all, everybody have a good weekend, and see y'all next week.
I did forget one thing real quick. On November the 21st, that's a Sunday, I am part of a 20 different channels. It's called Summerween. Starting at 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be 30-minute slots, and each person's going to come on in the list. We'll have a continuation of channels, and we'll tell you who the next channel is in the list. And it's going to be basically selling Halloween and fall items. And it's basically a pre-recorded live. If you do a premiere or a pre-recorded and you purchase from that auction, it's actually 30-minute auctions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I have a question.
Glass it.
I have a question for Johnny. Is that, I just noticed it, is that a tin moon pie back there? And
Yeah.
how much for it?
It was given to me as a gift, so therefore I'm keeping it on the wall. It was given to me as a gift.
Oh, I love it.
Just like the Ford moon pie truck, the moon pie plush,
I like the tin.
the moon pie Funko Pop.
Hey,
All of those are
Tony,
gifts.
you was only an hour away from that stuff. They got it all in Chattanooga.
Yeah.
When? Just now?
No, that's where the moon pie at in Chattanooga.
Yeah, that's the factory.
Yeah.
In Chattanooga,
But they
Tennessee.
got all that type of memorabilia down there.
Go get it.
I did not know that. Okay, so anyways,
Glass City, y'all good?
Well, have a great weekend, everybody. Be safe. Happy hunting.
Let's hurry up and get this show over with.
Yeah.
God bless everyone. Peace, love, and hair, please.
Okay, so I want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to thank our special guest, Johnny, for coming out, hanging out with us, sharing his tips for Q4. And once again, definitely want to thank Johnny for what he do for the community and what he do personally for my channel. If Pamela is still here in Char F, y'all probably gonna be getting a package by tomorrow. I know Char, you told me don't sing nothing, but I'm gonna sing that Barbie anyway. It should be there, hopefully tomorrow. And Pamela, you should receive your box tomorrow as well. Sorry it took so long for me to do it, but I am a one-man show and had prioritized stuff, but I definitely got it out. So hopefully y'all will be receiving it tomorrow. Everybody, thank you for supporting the channel. Buffalo Picker, thank you for coming out Friday night, supporting Defend the Hustle with myself, Glass City Pickers, the Middleman, and Mess Hall Diggs. We definitely appreciate you all support. And every Friday, we're definitely going to try to bring people on here that are transparent and willing to share information when it comes to the resale community. With that being said, everyone enjoy your weekend. Buffalo Picker. See you all next week.
Bye, everybody.
Later.